Hello, this is the TradeSite US Stocks and Futures Market Preview for the week beginning Sunday, March 23rd, ending Friday, March 28th, 2025. We have passed triple expiration options, futures, and everything else. So we're done with that. We'll still have the Monday afterwards before the end of the month, but we're basically, this will be the end of the month on Friday. Here's the euro dollar, and again, dead flat all week. Nothing there. Net. Pound dollar pretty flat. Drifted up a little bit. Not a big deal. ES front month futures contract was flat until Friday, and then it dumped a bit. So the S&P, obviously, whatever, is what it is. The futures dumped after the market closed. Nasdaq 100 dead flat all week. Dead flat all week. Russell 2000. Not much there either. And then crude oil, net nothing, but it did go up and then dropped and plunged late in the week. So it is what it is. In terms of Bitcoin, currently sitting at 83,755. That's down off of the 110,000 highs from the 13 sell signal. The sell signal was right on the money there. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, back up a little bit this week. So bonds up, rates down, as they say. VIX down 1928, so a little less volatility expected. The advanced decline ratio had some, both ways all week, but more positive than negative. But even though the market then sold off, trend closes at 1.03, puts the 10-day moving average at 0.93. That is not under the 0.85, the blue line that matters. So it doesn't really do anything from us for a sell signal or anything like that. The ES 5-minute chart for the week closed just a little bit lower than where it opened for the week. It gapped down on Monday. Tuesday was uninteresting. Wednesday was uninteresting. Thursday was uninteresting. It's just, we're just not getting the volatility. I mean, it's just really boring. NASDAQ 100 did close inside, basically closed inside the opening 5-minute candle for Monday. That's how bad that is. I mean, it's just so horrible. So whatever, it is what it is. In terms of some of the major stocks we watch, Apple up a little bit for the week after being well off the highs. As you can see, Amazon, not much there. A little bit up, but off the high, well off the highs by a lot. Meta, well off the highs. Google, well off the highs. Everything's off since the election. Goldman Sachs, up a little bit for the week. Netflix, up a little bit for the week. Tesla, actually, kind of, no, it's pretty flat for the week, but a little bit up maybe by the time it closed on Friday. Nvidia, nothing there at all. I mean, this was really a flat week. This was bad. Zoom, nothing here, and then First Solar, nothing here. So it's just been an uneventful run for the markets, which is fine. I mean, happens, but it's hard to believe with everything going on in the year that we're in the world that we have these issues. But it is what it is. I can't solve for it, obviously. In terms of the calendar for the week ahead, hold on, I'm gonna get to the right date. So, okay. So, in terms of U.S. data, flash manufacturing and services PMI numbers on Monday at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. That's it. Tuesday, housing price index at 9, and new home sales at 10. That's about it. Wednesday, CPI out of UK, but not out of US. Durable goods orders, whatever. Crude oil inventories, nobody cares. Thursday, the weekly and initial jobless claims numbers, final GDP, goods trade balance, preliminary wholesale inventories, pending home sales, natty gas, and then Friday, personal income and spending, core PCE price index, which the Fed loves to look at. at 8:30. Then the University of Michigan Sentiment numbers at 10, and the rest of the world goes on daylight savings time shift next weekend. So that'll shift some things, but whatever. We can talk about that next weekend. So, not a lot here to be excited about. We'll see what happens. It's pretty much a straightforward week. Charts as usual brought to you by NinjaTrader. If you're now owned by Kraken, by the way, if you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple of weeks. Have a great trading week.